Alright guys, 24 hours in Sydney, Australia. It's coming to the end. It was a quickie, but you know, it was pretty awesome. An amazing hotel, an amazing dinner last night. Jillian and I were going to do a little bit of something this afternoon, but it's raining, as you can see. So I think what we're going to do is just head a little early to the airport, hang out at the lounge, and then we'll check back with you guys. We're going to give you a recap of the Australia trip, and I'm also going to release all 3 clues, almost like right in a row, for you to solve riddle number, my gosh, are we on riddle number 8? We are on riddle number 8, guys. So riddle number 8 is on for this video, and I'm going to give you all 3 clues when we're at the airport as we're going through our summary. What do you think, Jilly? Oh, look at that smile, Jilly. You're not a curmudgeon today. You're a curmudgeon? Whew. Okay, in the Uber heading to the airport, guys. I'm going to move on to the first clue of the Stage 8 riddle. And here we go. You guys ready? He chased horizons where maps ran thin. Through reefs and storms he pressed within. No crown upon him, yet kings he served. Charting edges the brave reserved. So there's your clue number 1 for riddle number 8, Stage 8. When we're at the airport in the lounge, Jillian and I are gonna kind of like break down the 24 hours in Sydney, and then I'm gonna give you guys clue number 2. So stick around and don't go away. You're gonna want to watch the rest of this video so you can get in the game to win up to 150,000 Turkish Airlines miles. It's kind of a no-brainer, and you know, it's a little bit fun. See you in a bit. All right, everybody, through security. Well, basically checked in, through security, and again, business class. It's almost worth the price of admission right there. Fast track through security. The other interesting thing, Jill, is when you come to Australia, if you have a new Canadian passport that has the little digital card in it, you go through another fast track line. Like you literally, everything's like automated. You just scan your passport. You don't talk to anyone. So literally we got across the border pretty quick. And you got to scan your passport when you leave as well. But there was a US guy and his doesn't work because he doesn't have a chip. So he had to go to the long line. Hold on, Jill. I think the lounges are up here. Qantas. Okay, I'm following Jillian. She seems to know where to go. Anyways, nice airport. Clean, efficient. We're just trying to find the airline lounge. And all the regular stuff, the duty-free, whatnot. Impressions on Sydney? I don't know. I'd like to come back. Obviously, have a little bit more time. Seems like a very clean and organized city. But not cheap. I don't think very cheap.
She said it was on a mezzanine. Yeah.
We gotta go up. All right, we think we know where we're going now. Straight. You can definitely drop some money here, hey Joe? Balenciaga. What's a gentle monster? Express Lounge. Alright everybody, welcome to the Air New Zealand Lounge, which is the partner lounge for Turkish Airlines. That's a nice lounge. Good food selection. I had like a little beef slider. We had a little glass of champagne. And now I'm having a little glass of red wine. The bartender, on the other hand, I would not give more than a 1 out of 5. Like, I just kind of bellied up to the bar and said, hey, like, what's your favorite red wine? And she kind of like grumbled something, and then I'm like, pardon me? And she goes, I don't drink red wine, I only drink whiskey. And then she goes, what do you want, a Shiraz or a Pinot Noir? And I'm like, I'll have a Pinot Noir. And she kind of just poured it and put my glass down and looked away, and that was it. So anyways, not sure if she's having a bad day, but That is not the kind of representation you want in a business class lounge. But that aside, yeah, very comfortable seats. Again, lots of food selection. Actually, everything here is quite edible. Or sometimes we were in American Airlines lounge. Was it American Airlines or United? United? No, I know that, but when we were coming back from our last trip, I'm pretty sure we were in a United Airlines lounge. I can't even remember why, in LA or something. And anyways, the food was not even edible, right? Like it's brutal. And then to actually have a good beer, you had to pay for it. And if you wanted a Coors Light, that was free. So that's pretty sad. But at least in the business class lounges in Europe and now in Australia, got to give them top marks, minus the attitude of the bartender. All right, so I'm going to grab the next clue. And so that'll be clue number 2 for riddle number 8. Stand by. Right? From Tahiti's stars to New Zealand's coasts, he claimed strange lands from distant hosts, where turtles swam and corals gleamed. His careful charts were once a dream. So I'm going to do that one more time. From Tahiti's stars to New Zealand's coasts, he claimed strange lands for distant hosts, where turtles swam and corals gleamed. His careful charts were once a dream. All right, guys, that's clue number 2 for riddle number 8. First person across the board or across the line who guesses this correctly and unlocks the webpage and fills out the form and sends it to us wins $50 plus a $100 gift certificate from Maravia.com. An email to Jillian, info@Maravia.com to get your 10% off. Let her know that Joel sent you for 10% off weekly stays or greater. All right, I don't know when I'm going to check back in. Maybe just before we leave the lounge, or maybe as we board the plane. I will see. But there's one more clue to come. We'll give a little bit of a. Well, actually, no. We got to give. Jillian, we actually got to give. And we haven't done this yet. We have to give a recount of our 24 hours in Sydney. So we'll do that, and then we'll sign off. All right. Well, we're gonna finish this off. 20 hours on a plane. How did you feel?
Surprisingly fine. You know, I slept. I mean, not super long, but I slept several times.
But you sleep on the plane. You're like out all the time.
I don't know about that, but I'm just like I definitely got some sleep.
Yeah, I found this one. I kind of like figured out a way to sleep on that A350 where I actually was fairly comfortable, and I think I got about 9 hours of sleep in total. So. It was pretty good. So then we got to Sydney, got through customs pretty easy. The Uber was a little confusing to us because the Ubers line up, they queue just like a taxi would. So basically you order your Uber, you get a confirmation code, and you go to the first one. So that's right. So if you're in Sydney and you order the Uber, go to the turnstile and go into the entrance because the guy will give you shit if you try to cut across in front of people even though no one was in front of us.
That's right.
Yeah. So then we hopped into the Uber, and I'm surprised how close the airport is to like downtown.
Yeah, it took us like 25 minutes.
25-minute drive to the Old Clare Hotel. And what did you think of that?
It was an awesome space.
Yeah, it's lovely.
It was really super cool. Super funky. They had redone an old like industrial building.
Yeah.
So it had a lot of the original bones. And just like really cool decor, and it was very funky.
Yeah, it was hip. Last night we went to a restaurant. That's what we said. We titled this video. We flew to Sydney just to stay at the Old Clare Hotel and go to Esther restaurant because there was another restaurant Jillian wanted to go to that was a part of that Netflix series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But they weren't open yesterday. Plus, even if they were, there was no chance we were getting in.
We might have been able to. Yeah, because I tried booking like way in advance.
Yeah.
But came to understand that the day we were in town, they weren't open.
But what did you think of Esther?
I thought it was fantastic.
It was a beautiful space.
Yeah, it was really. Well, I mean, it's like a very cool,
yeah,
also
it's
industrial
not like
space. It was like just simple.
But I like that. That's what when I say beautiful space, that to me is a beautiful space. It's not ostentatious. It's not over the top. It's a nice space. It had a nice feel and a nice vibe.
Yeah, no, it was excellent.
And what did we start off with? Well, first and foremost, we were greeted very nicely.
Yeah.
And it was Brad.
Yeah, his name is Brad, and we were the last table that they let in before they closed the doors. They were actually going to close, and then our reservation came
Popped
in.
up.
And despite that, which can sometimes be annoying, on a Tuesday night when you're thinking that you're going to be
out
closing out early, they welcomed us and never once made us feel awkward or uncomfortable about having extended their evening.
Yeah. But we really didn't, because I think there was one table that were there. They were an all-nighter, and they just left just before we left.
Yeah, no, I mean, there were people in the restaurant, but obviously they were coming close to the end of their night, and we were just starting. But I think we made it worth their while.
I think so. We dropped a pretty good check and left a decent tip because the service was phenomenal. So that was awesome. And so then we got back to the hotel maybe around 11:30. And then I edited 2 videos. Jillian promptly went to sleep. I stayed up till like 5 in the morning. Maybe not quite. 4:30 in the morning. And then I went to bed thinking I'll go to sleep around 4:30 and I'll get up around 1. And I think I ended up getting up around noon. But because I wanted to stay on turkey time. Right. All right.
It didn't work out that way for me.
It didn't work out that way. So the question is, Jillian, was it worth it to fly all the way to Australia to stay one night?
Sure, why not?
Why not?
Sure, why not?
You only live once. I mean, we're getting 1 million miles as a result of this, but so that's kind of cool. Oh yes, I'll just put the camera on me.
Yeah, good. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Jillian's out. Okay, guys, I'm going to come back in a second. Going to give you the third and final clue to the 8th riddle. Just hang tough and don't touch that dial because you're going to want to win your share of 150,000 Turkish Airlines Miles. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Anyways, I'm going to give you guys the third and final clue to the 8th riddle, the 8th stage of our incredible 6-continent challenge, where you guys can win your share of up to 150,000 Turkish Airline Miles. So here is the final clue. He met his death on a foreign strand, yet in Sydney's tales his voyages stand. Who was this captain bold and shook? The Pacific remembers the name of blank. Okay, and remember, guys, this could be a 1-word answer. This could be a 2-word answer. In the event that it's a 2, 3, or 4-word answer, you just put all words and you string them together, all in lowercase. I called it lower caps the other day. It was lowercase, right? So if it's like Superman, you would be super... Oh, Superman is 1 word. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say. The bird is free. It would be the bird is free, all 1 word, all lowercase. That's what you put in the password, and that is what would unlock the web page. But it is not the bird is free. You have to listen to this one more time. He met his death on a foreign strand, yet in Sydney tales his voyages stand. Who was this captain bold and shook? The Pacific remembers the name of... And it rhymes. The ending kind of rhymes. I think this one's pretty easy, guys. But good luck to you. Remember, the first person who guesses this correctly wins $50 and a $100 gift certificate to maravianight.com. Reach out to Jillian, info@maravianight.com to claim your 10% discount. But just saying Joel sent you, Jillian. 1 week or more, though, okay? That's not for like a 1-day booking. And on that note, I'm going to sign off from Sydney. We're about to board our plane. We got 20 hours to go to get to Istanbul. Wish us luck. Nos vemos, hasta luego, and adios desde Sydney, Australia.
Look ahead, look astern, look the weather in the lee. Blow high, blow low, and so we sail away. I see a wreck to windward and a lofty ship to thee, a sailing down along the coast of high Maravia.